First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Etienne. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Back in motion now. On the run, it's Miller. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So
they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. And think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play. And really,
a sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Second down coming up. Let's go, right. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Alabama 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The Bulldogs will come to the line and crank up the tempo. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they stopped it, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Looking for his big tight end. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
A That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. They've got him. It's a sack. They'll come up empty in the red zone as we head to halftime.
Georgia 21, Alabama 0.
Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Picks up 4. Now, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. And he finds his target. He has the first. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Haynes. Makes a nice move there. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
To the air, it's back. Looking right, this one caught. And they get him down after the completion. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's 2nd down after that completion. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Quick throw to his receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw testing the middle. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the